Now, moving further, let us solve some sums based on, that is, multiples and factors. So, here we are seeing a grid is given, and in that grid numbers are written from 1 to 100. So, let us read the statement. In the given grid, circle all the multiples of 3 in red colors, all the multiples of 4 in blue colors, and all the multiples of 6 in yellow color, and answer the following questions. So when I had read the statement, meaning of the given statement is, you have to identify which numbers are multiple of 3. Multiples of 3 means you have to identify which number comes in the table of 3. So there are two ways to make the identification. Earlier you have learned the table of 3, so you start the table of 3. One is till 3 tens are. After that, if you are not able to recall which are the next multiples, you apply a pattern of, that is, jumping of 3 numbers. Jump 3 numbers, count 3 numbers. The next number which will be coming at third place will be the another multiple of 3. So this way you can identify all the multiples from, that is, of 3. And same way you have to identify multiples of 4. That is, you, when identify it, you have to define in blue color, and multiple of 3 you have to identify in red color. Later on you have to then make the view on multiples of 6. You have to identify all the multiples of 6, and wherever you get the multiple of 6 you have to define as yellow color. So this way you have to sort out three type of multiples. First is multiples of 3, second is multiples of 4, and third is multiples of 6. Multiple of 3 in red color, multiples of 4 in blue color, multiple of 6 in yellow color. So let us see which are the numbers related to, that is, red color, blue color, and yellow color. So when we start all the multiples of 3, you are able to make a view on the screen. All the red circles identify or shows the meaning that they all are multiples of 3. So let us start how we can identify all multiples of 3. So first we'll be going to the concept of tables. So 3 1 is 3. See, I had defined in red color. 3 2s are 6. You are seeing some red color. 3 3s are 9. Next, 3 4s are 12. See, 4 is also 3 4s are 12. 12 is also in red color. 3 5s are 15. Then 3 6 are 18. See, red color is there. Then 3 7s are 21. Then 3 8s are 24. See, red color is here. 3 nines are 27, and 3 tens are 30. See, 30 is also having a red circle. After that, I don't know which will be the next multiple of 3. So after 30, now you apply a pattern of 3 jumping of 3 number. So let us see. After 30, count 3 numbers, 1 2 3. So my next multiple of 3 will be 33. Again apply the same process. 1 2 3. You'll be seeing some red color here also. 36 is also a multiple of 3. Next, 1 2 3. 39 is a multiple of 3. Next, 1 2 and 3. 42 will be a multiple of 3. 1 2 3. 45 is a multiple of 3. 1 2 3. 48 is a multiple of 3. You can see a slight red color at the top. It is hidden by two different colors. Then again 1 2 3. 51 is multiple of 3. 1 2 3. 54 is the next multiple of 3. 1 2 3. Again 57 is another multiple of 3. 1 2 3. See some slight red color boundary you are seeing. So 60 is a multiple of 3. 1 2 3. 63, a multiple of 3. Next, After jumping 3 number, 66. Next, after jumping 3 number, 69. Next, after jumping 3 number, it is 7 to 72. After jumping 3 more numbers, it is 75. Further moving 3 more numbers, it is 78. Further moving 3 more numbers, it is 81. Again moving 3 more numbers, it is 8484. You are seeing a red color strip here. Again moving to next 3 number, it is 8787. Moving to next 3 number, it is 9090. Moving to next 3 number, it is 9393. Moving to next number, it is 96. And lastly, moving 3 more number, it is 99. All the red colors are considered as multiple of 3. So this way you have to identify multiples of 3. Now come to multiples of 4. Again same concept. First we'll be going to the concept of tables. 4 1 is 4. 4 2s are 8. See, blue color is there. Circle is in blue. 4 3s are 12. See here some strip of blue color you are able to see. 4 4s are 16. 4 5s are 20. 4 6 are 24. Here blue color strip we are seeing. 4 7s are 28. 4 8s are 32. 4 9s are 36. 36 is having slightly blue color ring. 4 10s are 40. After that I don't know which will be the next multiple. Now here you learn or you use the pattern of jumping of 4 numbers. So it will be having the next multiple. So after 40, 1 2 3 4. 44 is the next multiple. After next jumping of 4 will be 48. So here it is 48. Jump two more numbers. So 52 will be the next number. Jump 4 numbers, 56 will be the next number. Jump 4 more number, it is 60. Same way you proceeded, next number is 64. Jump 4 numbers, it is 68. Jump 4 numbers, 72. Jump 4 number, it is 76. Jumping further 4 number, it is 8080. On moving 4 more numbers, it is 84. Again moving 4 more numbers, it is 88. Same way, move 4 numbers, it is 92. Next, moving 4 numbers, it is 96. And lastly, it is 100. So this way we have identified all the multiples of that is 4. Now my next question is multiples of 6 in yellow colors. So let us start with 6. Again we are using the concept of tables. 6 1 is 6. 6 2s are 12. You can see they are in yellow color. Wherever one color or more than one color are already present, you have to make the shading. So 6 2s are 12. 6 3s are 18. 6 4s are 24 yellow. 6 5s are 30. 6 6 are 36. 6 7s are 42. 6 8s are 48. 6 9s are 54. 6 10s are 60. After that you don't know, then again we will be applying a pattern jumping of 6 numbers. So after 60 jump or count 6 numbers. 6 numbers. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So next number will be 66. Again next multiple, count 6 more number. So 4 are here and 2 are here. So 72 will be the next multiple. Same way, counting 6 more digit, next multiple will be 78. Counting 6 more digit, next multiple will be 84. Counting 6 more digit, it will be 90. Counting 6 more digit, it is 96. And counting further, it is not possible, so leave it. So this way we have identified all the multiples of 6. तो मल्टीपल्स को रिफ्लेक्ट करने के लिए आपके पास टेबल कंसेप्ट होना चाहिए. टेबल कंसेप्ट अगर आपके पास नहीं होता प्रॉपर्ली तो यू विल बी फाइंडिंग डिफिकल्टी, वेस्टिंग ऑफ टाइम यू हैव टू डू. सो बेस्ट वे इज यू लर्न द कंसेप्ट ऑफ टेबल्स एंड अप्लाई इट प्रॉपर्ली. अगर आपको पैटर्न नहीं आता है तो भी आप डायरेक्टली 6 नंबर्स का अगर आपको चाहिए तो 6 नंबर का काउंटिंग का पैटर्न करें. अगर आपको 3 का मल्टीपल चाहिए तो 3 नंबर का पैटर्न अप्लाई करें. 4 का पैटर्न चाहिए तो 4 का जंपिंग करें. और इस तरीके से वी कैन राइट any multiple of the given number. We can identify any multiple of the given number. Now comes list the numbers circle in all the three colors. So you have to write all those numbers which are in, that is, three colors. So let us see three colors. We will be seeing that three colors is starting from the number 12. See here, 12 is the first number. 12 is the first number which is in red, which is in blue, which is in yellow. So write your first number. Now after writing 12, now you can recall the table of 12, multiples of 12, you define it. All the multiple of 12 you will be finding they are in three colors. Three colors ring will be there, three colors circle you will be finding in all the multiples of 12. So let us start with 12. Here it is. After 12, 12 1 is 12, 12 2 is 24. See, in 24 three colors are there. 12 is a 36. Here also three colors are there. 12 4 is a 48. Here also we are seeing, that is, three colors. 12 5 is a 60. Here also we are able to see three colors. Next comes 12 6 -a. So when you say 12 6 -a, it is 72. So here you will be finding, see, 72 three colors are there. Then 12 7 -a, that is 84. Here three colors. And 12 8 -a, that is 96, three colors. So these are the numbers which are circled in three colors. Now how many such numbers are there? If you count this number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, they are 8 in numbers. So we will be writing 8 here. Which is the smallest multiple of 3, 4 and 6? So when we start the multiple of 3, whenever you start the table, 3 1 is, so you will be having answer as 3. So see, the smallest multiple of 3 is 3. When we talk about 4, the smallest multiple of 4 will be, that is, 4 only. The smallest multiple of 6 will be 6 only. 6 1 is 6, 4 1 is 4, 3 1 is 3. So this way we are having the next answer. Now before coming to the next question, we will be having the learning in different format. So let us see the next two solutions. So here are the two solutions related to question number 4. Cross out the prime numbers between 50 and 60. So first you must know who are prime numbers, which type of numbers are considered as prime numbers. So as we have learned the definition, as we have learned the terms, prime numbers are those numbers which are having only two factors. Two factors means which comes only in two table. One is number 1 and another is the number itself. All those numbers which are having two factors as 1 and the number itself, we give the word or term as prime numbers. So we will be applying that concept and checking it. So 50 and 60 is the range, 50 and 60 is the range. So after 50, 51. 51 is not a prime number because it comes more than two table. Here it is coming in the table of 3 also, and if you move to further, you will be checking that it comes in the table of 17 also, it comes in the table of 51 also. So not a prime number. 52, not a prime number, it comes more than two tables. Yes, 53 is a prime number because 53 will be always coming in the table of 1 and the number itself. So here we will be having the cross out. See, I have cross out 53. 54, again having more than two factors. 55 having more than two factors, not a prime. 56 again having the factors as more than 2, so not a prime number. 57 having more than two factors. 58 having more than two factors, so they all are not prime. Now comes 59. 59 is a prime number, it is having only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So factor of 59 is 1 and 59. No other table 59 occurs, so 59 is a prime number. Now this way we have completed our number 4 solution, that between 50 and 60 the two prime numbers are occurring, that is 53 and 59. So this was the solution of 4. Now comes lastly, circle the factors of 100 in the given grid in black. So when we start with, that is all the factor related to that is 100. So it means you must have a view in your mind. Uh, in your mind you must recall which tables are there in which 100 comes, or 100 can be easily divisible by that number. So when we recall the starting number, factors also a factor, so circle 1 also. 1 is a factor of 100. Again by 2 also we can divide it, so 2 is the next factor. By 3 we can't divide it, remainder will be left over. In the table of 4, yes, when we divide by 4, 100 occurs, that is 25 times. So again 4 is a factor, 5 is a factor, 10 is a factor, 20 is a factor, 25 is a factor, 50 is a factor, and the number itself is a factor. It means 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, and 100 are the factors of that is 100. So this way you have to identify the factors of 100. In this case you have to circle 1 also. 1 is a factor of every number. Here it is not a circle, so you try to circle yourself. 1 is also a factor of 100. So this way we have identified all the factors regarding that is 100.